was 15, I was sent to boarding school. These were my first steps into the wide world, away from home and the familiar faces of my country town. It was lonely. I didn't know who I was or where I belonged. But in my English class, under the care and guidance of Mrs. Watt, I felt seen and heard. Amongst the pages of Janet Turner Hospital's short stories, I found myself in these tales of disconnection. I'm sure each of you could tell me about an important book from your teenage years. Ultimately, I went on to become a secondary English teacher myself. And then I wanted to understand the intersection between the power of literature and classroom teaching practices that nurture adolescents during these critical years. My research was bookended with 2 professional learning days that I ran for English teachers. In between, I closely followed each participant teacher as they taught one compulsory text. I conducted interviews and observations and collected teaching resources, finishing with a series of focus groups unpacking the complexities of this work. Teachers told me about the importance of literature for personal development, but more shocking were the profound revelations into the emotional demands on these teachers. The burden of responsibility was clear as they described the challenges of creating safe spaces for students to process their lived experience. Participant teacher Heidi and her student Tran share a love for Harry Potter. Heidi believes that literature helped Tran in his struggle to make sense of his world when he was taken from his family and placed into foster care. Teacher Tony is mourning the loss of her sister to cancer, and she confides that she's nervous to teach a novel about grief to a student who's just lost her dad in a tragic farming accident. My research offers new insights into what happens when personal stories intersect with fictional stories. It shows an urgent need for professional learning and support for English teachers. Education is the foundation on which we build our future. We must equip English teachers to fulfil their greatest responsibility, and that is making sure young people are given every chance to grow into the best version of themselves.